Are we filming? I hear clicking buttons, so I was like, I don't know if we're filming or not. And I don't know where to look, because now Christy's got this fancy gizmo thing. Like, look! Oh!
You know what? We should turn you this way so the light's not in your glasses. There you go.
Oh, okay, yeah. They always reflect. Okay, so we are going to just do a quick little video because all I keep hearing these days is noise. So I don't want to add to the noise, your emails, people, buy this, do this, text messages. So I just thought we could do a fun little thing. Let's see, this morning, what time is it? It's
time for
10:30.
coffee.
There's Rick. And he went to go get a cup of coffee, and it was ice cold, and I was like, dude, that was from yesterday morning. And I heated up the coffee this morning in the microwave. I do that, y'all. Okay, so I used to be a Keurig girl all the way because I just wanted instant, right? So I have to wait patiently for this coffee. So it's a really good lesson in that, waiting patiently, like for Jesus, and in the anticipation of a good cup of coffee, right? Okay, so when we had Two Sparrows Roasting Company, we learned a lot about coffee. Rick might chime in.
No, I'm good.
Well, he can just be the voice back there. So this coffee right here is a little on the dark side, but it's what we have. So now we really like weigh our coffee and grind our coffee. Don't ask me about this grinder and what the settings need to be. All I do is dump my coffee in there. Rick would have to tell you that part. But if you're making this kind of coffee, you want more coarse coffee, right? Am I right, dear? You're supposed to say right.
I'm sorry? Yes.
He wasn't listening. Okay, so I always just take the lid off and put it on my grinder, and you want it in grams, okay? And I need more coffee. And I do what am I doing? I don't know how to do the math. I'm doing 50 grams for 10 cups of coffee. So y'all do the math, okay? Is that 5 grams of coffee per cup, right? Yes? Someone.
Yes. Yes, dear.
Good answer. Good answer.
Famous words right there.
Yes, dear. Okay, so it's a little over, but it's going to be okay. And so then I just throw it in here and I grind it. And this is the worst part. It's really loud. And normally in the morning, so I don't wake up the kids because I never grind it ahead of time, I throw a big blanket over it so it doesn't make so much noise. And then anyways, Bentley comes. It didn't work. Bentley came in anyways. Okay, so I'm going to listen to it grind for a minute or two. I like a lighter roast coffee. Well, medium roast coffee. I don't want to call out any companies out there, but some people's coffee beans are real dark and oily or greasy. And what does that mean, dear?
I'm sorry?
When the oil's all over the coffee, what does that mean? It's over roasted?
Yes.
They take out all the
good.
good.
Yeah, it's burnt.
Yep. See? Now it's all done. So when you see the shiny coffee and the beans, you don't want those beans. You want beans that are, not that. Okay. There's that. I'm going to make coffee real quick. I already have my water. And then I wait patiently. Okay. If I really wanted a good cup of coffee, I would make a pour over. It's amazing how the different processes of the coffee, same bean, but different processes, like having it as a drip, or we have a French press, or doing it as a pour over, all different flavors of the bean. So maybe we can have a listen on that another day. Okay, so while that's brewing, I'm going to run in the kitchen.
I was like, are you? Because there's a light in the way.
I can't follow you.
But
we can, I just wanted to show you like one, don't mind me. Hold on. See?
We can move that.
What? We could move things? Please tell me you leave all this in the video.
You're the boss. Yes, dear.
Yes, dear. We're fancy.
Am I following you?
I was like, please come into my kitchen.
Oh, okay. Pardon me, Presley.
Okay, so while that's brewing, look at these lovely cookies I already made for you. We were gonna do a video today of making dough and pie crust cookies, but we did something else. Maybe next week. That's what you'll look at. But I thought I would give you. I'm gonna give you the recipe for this. I made this hot chocolate bar for the kids, and I just have the marshmallows out. And look at this lovely painting that Bentley did, and coffee sticks, and coffee. Obviously, I still need more coffee, and cocoa, and I'll pull the recipe together for y'all, and we'll put it at the end or somewhere in this video. But I made it with Swerve powdered sugar, so a substitute of sugar, and dry milk, which is really fun to try to find at a store.
Where is it in our HEB? So they don't
I
have to
don't know.
hunt
I
for
bought it at Walmart.
Oh.
I had to go to the app because no one in the store even knew. Even the people that have been there for 10 years.
To be fair, they did just play apple cart turnover at our Walmart.
Flip that store. What's the other things? Dry milk, powdered sugar, of course cocoa, unsweetened. And there's one more and I'm totally drawing a blank. It's another dry something, obviously. But you do just nice big 2 or 3, a third of a cup of this with 8 ounces of water. So the kids just come over here and they heat them up some water and make a hot chocolate. And I just leave it sitting out. So y'all could do that. Okay, but this right here, you know, if you have extra pie dough, because, you know, in the recipe, mix 3 dough balls, so you can make a pie, and then you have these cookies. And you could make it with Swerve, so that they're sugar-free. I did not with these, because I sold them, or a lot of them. And they're the same cookie, but they have such different textures and flavors. So I just roll out the dough, and put lots of butter, and lots of cinnamon and sugar. And then I just roll it up and cut it in slices. And it takes a good 20 minutes because it's not cookie dough, it's pie dough. It takes longer to cook. And then these guys, I just rolled into balls and dipped them in the butter and rolled them in the cinnamon and the sugar and baked them.
But
so
did you squish them? Like
I
when
did squish them.
Before or after?
I squished them with a fork beforehand because I wasn't sure if they would. I did want to try like if they made dough balls and they stayed in form. So I'll try that another time. Maybe we'll do that on another video. Look, we have so many.
Write that down.
Look, we have so many videos for you guys. But for now, these go really great like for dipping in your coffee. You know those little wafer things that people roll up with the chocolate? What are you doing?
Nothing. Don't mind me. Excuse me.
What are you digging for?
I was looking for that lottery ticket.
You
It's okay. It's fine. Don't mind me. Y'all go ahead. Sorry.
Did somebody win?
No. But I faked her out of it.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Oh my
not
gosh.
important.
You know what he
It
did
is
last
important.
night?
You just
This
came on
is
the
what
TV to
that
tell us.
Knucklehead did to me last night. First off, I bought lottery tickets, okay? I don't buy lottery tickets. And then he's scratching it off. Oh,
No, this is not it. But just as a
reference,
we don't want to plug for free until we get some stuff. Icy Hot Sevens that we won money off of, but
ooh, $2.
Should I edit this out? I mean, heaven forbid they get free publicity.
anyways, what happened was I had scratched off all the things on this Christmas tree bingo, and I saw on the very tip of this one, it's like you match 3 symbols. What happened to be a snowflake, and I saw on this one tiny snowflake. I had 2 snowflakes. Snowflakes were 50 grand.
and in my head, I'm like,
So I see on this one that I wasn't supposed to scratch off a tiny little snowflake. So I was like, 4. So I tell her the fake number, and I scratch this off, and I look at it, and I was just like kind of in disbelief. So I showed it to her. I had her going that we had won 50 grand off of a scratch off.
and in my head, I'm like, oh my god, we can build 2 little
Because
houses
even-
for people to come live
I
on
even
the
told her, I was
property,
like, did you?
stay on the
I was like,
property.
did you buy a fake one? Where did you buy this fake one? I was like, that's. You
And
just got
I
me
was
going.
so gullible, and he wonders why I don't believe him, and he gets mad. Goofy, is the coffee ready yet?
90.
Oh Lord.
You know,
Anyway,
this
Anyways,
is
it
the
was
magic
good
of the
time.
TV. We can,
Sorry.
we can always edit and skip ahead to that. Hey, but you know what we were talking about? We were talking about when you were talking about you didn't want to be noisy. So, like, what are ways that you add, like the hot chocolate bar, what are some ways that you add little fun things to, like, during the
Life.
Christmas season?
Instead
That are
of all
super
the
easy.
crazy things, we didn't decorate crazy this year. I know it looks like we probably did, but I didn't want to have all the extra because then you have to put it away and clean it. And we just do gifts. We're not doing as much. We really honing it all in and just focusing on what it really is all about. So what's other things you could do? Well, you could, in your coffee, you could add some cinnamon sticks, or you get a fresh nutmeg and grind it and put it in there. That would be good. Cinnamon with honey in your coffee and a little coconut oil. That is a new cup of coffee, and it's so good for you. I don't know how much to tell you on the coconut oil. You'll be like, there's a lot of oil in this coffee, so that's maybe a little too much. When you're like, my lips are nice and greasy. So those are a few things you could do. And heck, if you need to, just make a Keurig and add those things to it. You don't have to do the grinding way. The only reason we do that is because we had a coffee roasting company. Otherwise, I'd still have a Keurig. What else could you do? Let's see. You can see if the coffee's ready. Oh, you know what? Just go buy the flavored. Who makes those? The flavored coffees.
Taruni.
Taruni? Who?
Taruni.
No, like you buy at the store, the creamers. You know?
Oh, good night. What is that stuff? It's all oil. It's like Coffee Mate or something. I'm going to have to edit myself out.
Everybody now.
Dang it!
Coffee mate.
About like syrup?
No, not syrup.
I
Oh,
think-
but you know.
There's a good bee in this one, right?
Come on.
Say hi to your fans, Clarissa.
They told we weren't filming today.
Well, we're not.
I do. Okay, another thing. I do keep a little sugar-free vanilla of the. They don't sell many at H-E-B or Walmart, but they do have the real syrup, sugar-free vanilla, and then I think they have caramel too.
Yeah, they do.
Do they? And hazelnut. I'm not a hazelnut fan.
Amazon is great.
Amazon. When you live in the country, we're not in the country, but I feel like we're in the country. That's another idea, but you can edit all this part out if you want, because I'm like just squirreling now.
So here's how this went. Hey, let's just do a quick, easy video.
I know.
We are 13 minutes and 23 seconds into this quick video.
Okay, so I'm going. Oh, so I'm gonna take my few things over here, and then we can go make coffee. Okay, look, this is a quick video, but look at this. This is kind of fun. Tastes really good.
What is it?
It's nitro creamer.
The changes
It's nitrogen.
in the spreadsheet didn't save on my phone.
Tastes really good. Have you ever had a nitro?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what the.
I don't know if it jacks you up or anything, but it tastes really good. Maybe that's why I couldn't sleep the other night. But it doesn't have sugar in it either. A little heavy cream, that's good. But this is normally my go-to. Almond milk. Okay, I'm gonna make a cup of coffee real quick.
Please, dear God, make one for Rick.
I know.
So-
Hold on. Let me pour the king's milk. King's milk.
Look how
Look,
cute you are.
King. Yep. And at this point, you're like, just go ahead. Make sure you have a coffee maker that stops brewing. He doesn't like big cups of coffee either.
Oh man.
More self-care. I don't know where I'm at in this video. More self-care.
970.
He's special.
Hey,
You're messing up my video.
PSA,
240.
hot coffee is hot, y'all.
All right, cool. Thanks. All right.
Caution hot.
Gosh, it's hot.
You know what? That's
This
it.
is
He's
not
suing you for
McDonald's.
millions of dollars
No,
now.
I'm gonna have that put on all the coffee mugs.
Hey,
Are you okay?
I'm gonna put this in here.
I'm not plugging my dad's law firm either, but
Oh my god.
my dad has had a case, and I don't know names, which is fine, but my dad has had a case where he had to, where the one spouse had to sue the other because of the insurance purposes, to be able, so the insurance would pay. Crazy, I know.
Are we like recommending that? Like, do you need to sue Tara now because she so nicely served you? Also, Rick, even though we're now 15 and a half minutes into this video, she just served you
This short
coffee
video?
in this short, quick video, but she just served you coffee in a big king mug, and then you
I didn't
poured
like
it
that
into
big
the little
mug.
sad broken
See, I told
mug.
you I
I
Why?
like this mug, and it just overfilled a little.
Do y'all feel
That's
sorry
how you're
for me?
supposed to
Y'all
taste
don't
your
even know
coffee.
my life. As Bentley says, you don't even know my life. Okay, life is good actually, especially with a good cup of coffee.
Mmm. This is burnt coffee, but we're gonna get through it. We're done now. We're gonna get better coffee.
You're don't listen to him. Public service announcement. PSA. Beep. Beep. Everything Rick still says.
Nice.
Okay, well, I hope you have a wonderful holiday season and that you stop a little bit and have a little self-care and sit with Jesus and read all about him coming to save us. Praise the Lord. And just enjoy waiting for him, anticipating all of his goodness, because we don't need any gifts, y'all. We don't need anything, and we already have a gift. We have the greatest gift ever. We already have been given the gift, so we already have what we need.